Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. YndiahBudgets here. In today's video, I will be sharing my April goals with you all. So as you can see, I have my goal getter clipboard that my aunt purchased for me. This is so super cute. I actually have a goals journal. But for those of you who do not know, I love to write things down. So that's what I'm going to be doing in today's video. So let me put my paper on here and let's get started. So with me, I like to set realistic goals. So I don't like my goals to be not something that I can't obtain, but I want them to be realistic for me and in the moment. So when I'm writing in my goal book, it has a section in the goal book that says it gives you like an end date and mission accomplished. Let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. This here is my goals book that I use to write my goals in. And I just write all different kinds of goals. So in this goals journal, and I actually purchased this from 5 and Below when I was down in Texas. So this is what it looks like in the inside. It has steps to accomplish my goals, and then there's a space for me to write 3 steps that will work. The box down here asks what my reward would be, and then over here on the next page it has the goal. So whatever your goal is, the accomplished by date. This goal is important because so then you'll just write a brief reason why the goal is important to you, the challenges you may face trying to achieve this goal, and then down here it has mission completed. You would check the box and then write the date that your goal was achieved. So what I am going to do, and what I've always done, is I always create a list for each month and write down the goals that I want. So that can be personal goals and goals for my budgeting. So these are going to be goals for the month of April. So I'm just going to put up here my April goals. And then what I do is I just start writing things down. And there's no particular order in how I write my goals down. I just write things down as they come to mind. So the first thing that came to mind is I really want to drink more water. So that's going to be one of my goals for April, is to drink more water. And the reason why I want to drink more water is, 1, because water is good for you. And then 2, I noticed that my skin and my lips change when I don't drink enough water. So I have got these little stickers that I've been putting in my planner to track the amount of water that I'm drinking. So like every bottle of water that I drink, I have to color in like a raindrop, or I like highlight a line on the water bottle. And that's just to hold myself accountable to make sure I am getting my water in. I never had to do that before because I was always really, really good about drinking water. I kind of fell off a little bit. So I'm trying to get back into that. So that's one thing that I definitely want to make sure I'm keeping track of is my water intake. The second thing that I want to put on my April goals is I want to make an extra payment on my car. So I have a vehicle that I am trying to pay off, and the goal is to have this vehicle paid off by July of 2022. So I am creating a plan to have the vehicle paid off before July. And part of that plan is to make an extra payment on my vehicle aside from the payment that's already automatically taken out to pay the car note. So this is a really big thing for me because this is my next big goal, is to pay this car off. All right. So then my goal number 3 for April is I do not want to spend any additional money that I don't have to spend. So I'm going to put no extra spending. So this means anything that is not groceries, gas, paying my bills, things like that. So this will be in regards to like eating out or just going to Ross or a store with no real intentions on buying anything, and end up spending like $100-$200 at the store just because you were there. So I don't want to do any extra spending for the month of April. And the reason I don't want to do any extra spending is because of my goal number 2, because I really want to put as much money this month towards my car as a additional payment. So I'm going to try to really for April only spend money on the things that I need to spend money on. So that is paying bills, if I need gas, doing my laundry, things that are in my budget envelope. I'm just going to use that. So this is a tough goal here. But I believe I can do it. It's all about being disciplined, and I can be very disciplined when it comes to things that I really need to do. So the next thing for April is going to be reading. So I really do enjoy reading. It's a really good pastime for me. I have been reading since I was young, and it's just something that I really enjoy doing. I have a bunch of books that I have not started reading, but I keep buying more books. So this is a goal of mine, is to read more so that I can, donate those books somewhere else or give them to someone else. And then I can get more books if need be. But this is definitely one that I really need to start reading more. All right. Did I just mark on? Okay. I was like, oh no, I just got this clipboard from my aunt and I'm already marking on it. Okay. So number 5, which is my favorite number. 5 is my favorite number. So my number 5 goal is I'm going to start spring term on Monday. And my goal is to really create more time for myself to be able to study more. So I'm trying to think, how can I write that as a goal? Study time. I'm just going to put it as study time because I know what that means. When I was in winter term, which is the term that just passed, I did pretty decent in school, like okay. I knew I could have done a lot better. And it was, not making excuses for anything. It was just a lot of stuff going on. And I know that I allowed myself to kind of not take care of the things that I needed to take care of. So instead of just taking a break from school and just withdrawing myself out of the class in general, I stayed in the class, and then I had to play catch up because, I took some time off due to some events that had occurred in my life. So I want to be more disciplined to my education, to my studies, because I really enjoy going to school and I really do enjoy learning. And so I want to make sure that I'm putting myself in the right position, especially because I am paying for school out of pocket. I don't have scholarships or anything like that. I just pay for it on my own. So, and it's really, really expensive. So it's a waste to spend all of that money for school just to fail. And that's not an option. So I really need to do better and be better. And then number 6 is going to be more me time. So that just means like I don't create time for myself to do things that I want to do. And so because I'm either like working, it can be like the weekend and I'll be like, oh, I don't have nothing to do. So I'll just start working and, you know, doing stuff so I can catch up. And it's like, no, stop doing that. The work is going to be there on Monday, you know, and just start doing things that you want to do. So I really want to do like a spring cleaning, getting rid of a lot of stuff that I don't use any longer. I really want to shampoo my carpets. And I want to do, you know, things like I want to have a movie night. So tomorrow, which is Saturday, I'm just going to do a quick little movie night with myself. I'm probably going to make like some barbecue chicken nachos and just find a movie on television and just have like a movie night and just start doing little things like that for myself. So that's where the more me time comes in at. And then my final goal for April, which is something that I really don't know what my final goal for April would be. I think that when you write your goals and you write things out, like they change all the time. So this may be my goals now, but we'll see if I cross something out or add something to it. But the last goal is I want to be physically active. So I want to start walking again, going walking and things like that. I really want to, you know, tone my body up, get in shape, get healthier, and just get out. You know, working from home, you're like sitting down a lot in front of a computer. And I don't know about you all, but sometimes I don't get up and take breaks unless I got to go to the restroom and things like that. So I've just been lately getting up, walking around, going outside, getting some fresh air and coming back. But I want to start walking. I want to get back out in nature so that I can get healthier for myself. So these are my 7 goals that I have for the month of April. And as you can see, I didn't really put any goals down for the month of April in regards to my budget because this no extra spending, I'm hoping this will be beneficial to my budget. I do my cash stuffing paycheck by paycheck whenever I get paid. I don't do monthly budgeting. I think if I were to do monthly budgeting, it would just be a lot. And I don't think that it would be beneficial to me because things just happen. And so I don't want to allocate money to envelopes. And then when the time comes, you know, I don't put them in there or I can't put them in there because of some other reason. So this third goal will be pertaining to my budget. So I really hope that nothing comes up to where I have to spend any additional money and I won't have to buy anything that's unnecessary. And that unnecessary to me just means just going out spending money just to be spending money. Like if I need to go to the grocery store, I have money in my grocery envelope. I'm just going to use that money, so on and so forth. So these are my April goals. I think I will start sharing what my goals are, even if they don't pertain to my budget, with everyone. So let me know what you all think. And also, if you do goals, let me know what some of your goals is. You don't have to let me know all of them, but just let me know what one of your major goals for the month of April is, and or if you have any of these goals, the same goals that I have. Another thing I want to share is that it's okay for your budget and your goals to look different than someone else's. So some people may be like, how's she gonna put drinking water as a goal? But for me, it's like the accountability, right? So for you, you may not have that issue because maybe you know, you drink a lot of water, or you don't like water, so you don't care about that. Like for me, it's just different. So, and I like to be realistic about the things that I do. So these are realistic goals for me. I know I can hold myself accountable drinking more water. I don't want to put like, oh, this for the month of April, I want to save $5,000, because my budget is just not set up like that. So I just want my things to be realistic and they work for me. So let me know down in the comments what you think about my April goals. And then also let me know what your goals for April are. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye.